Alright guys, can't get much closer than that, but we're just losing too much light. I don't know if they smelled us. They didn't run. They just didn't like what was going on. So we're gonna hop down and we'll be back in the morning to give it a try.
So this season started out a little different for me. Me and my wife had our fourth son in late June. So this year brought a whole new set of challenges. I knew I wasn't going to be able to travel as far or as often for hunting this year as I have in past years. So the plan this year was to continue my quest of urban hunting. So I hunted in the backyard last year in the woods behind our house and actually took a buck on opening day, which was, I was excited because I didn't think there would be that many deer back there. So I'm going to try that again this year. We also have another piece of property up the road from my house. It's only about 11 acres, and it's near subdivisions as well. Now, having both of these properties close is going to do two things. One, I'm going to be able to hunt a little more without having to leave for a whole weekend, because our main property is an hour and a half away from where we live. But two, maybe even more importantly, this is going to force us to leave our main property alone until the peak times during the rut. Normally we rush in there early season and educate a lot of deer before it actually gets good. So in preparation and hunting these smaller pieces of property near home, we had a little more time this summer to put out, some more corn. We put out some different attractants and some trail cameras to see if we could get an eye on what was used in the woods right here by the house. So when opening day rolled around, instead of making the long trip up to our main property, I simply opened the kitchen door, walked off the back porch, and headed into the woods. And it didn't take long before things started to happen.
So those four doe have been under me all morning. And one of them blew at me. I thought she was going to bust me, but they gone back down. I mean, they've circled my tree probably 3 times. That's pretty cool, though. It's opening morning here in Ohio. September 24th, I'm hunting behind the house, which still feels really foreign to me because I can hear so much stuff. I watch my neighbor throw the ball to his dog over here, while the neighbor's coughing. Somebody talking, having their morning coffee. Dogs are barking, but the deer don't care. They're used to it because they live back here every day. But we'll see what time it is. We're gonna hang out for a little bit. Hopefully that buck comes in. We've had that one buck on here pretty much every day, but he comes at different times. And he's been here all summer. We watched him at velvet. We got pictures of him shedding his velvet, the bloody antlers. We don't have a name for him. I give up on naming deer because every time we name one, we never see it again. So we're gonna hang out and see what happens. At least we've seen some.
So after that first hunt of the season, I learned a couple things. One, there's definitely deer in the woods behind the house, so I'm in luck. But two, there's going to be a lot of new struggles that are going to open up with this urban hunting that we just simply didn't deal with before on our main property, which is out in the middle of nowhere. Hearing people mowing their yard, hearing people coughing in the morning on their back porch, to listening to our neighbor sing his favorite song before church. All things you don't really get on a normal hunt, but this is urban hunting, and these are things we're going to have to adapt to this year if we're going to be successful.